we'll get into our thing for The Last of Us Episode 1. Full spoilers because the game's already been out for you.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Spoiler
Full
zone. Spoilers. Maybe we just first impressions, not spoilers. We could just say if it's good or not.
Oh yes, Last of Us TV show. It was on HBO.
Oh, it was on Binge in Australia.
Yes. Yeah, based on the original game
you got
story.
like the best fucking show.
Oh,
and then you've got the worst fucking show coming out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Based on the original game story. And so far, it's been pretty good. They're adapting it pretty accurately. I guess it's just the game story without the gameplay, I guess. But it's a pretty good story. I quite like all the actors in it. They did well. Overall, I'm pretty pleased.
Yeah, the game works well to adapt into this format.
Personally, at least with the first episode, I kind of liked it more than the game. Like, because they have more time to flesh out certain characters so you care more.
True.
And that's enough of the non-spoiler stuff, so I'll just be very specific. The main thing that probably happened this episode was you get Joel's daughter's death stuff. I thought that was handled so much better in the movie than it was in the game.
Yes.
The game was still like pretty sad, but this time it was like
more fleshed out.
You can find out more about her and stuff like that. It's cool. This is like pretty much an almost perfect adaptation, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how the news is like somehow the show creators they don't like games or something?
The show creator is the game creator. It's Neil Druckmann.
Or was it the right? There's this thing on Twitter for a while. They're like, oh, people who make this show, they don't like games or something.
I think you might be thinking of The Witcher because that's one of the really big, we'll say, scandals with that show was that they were like, oh, we don't like the game. And then Henry Cavill wanted to apparently do more of the games where Henry Cavill left or whatever.
Oh, that was just like funny quote. I don't know if it's real.
I don't think this is The Last of Us.
But it was like one of the dudes, writers of the show or something. They're like, oh, gaming has evolved so far from... He made a comparison of like... It went from Mario jumping on Goombas.
Yeah, sure.
And now to Last of Us.
That's fair to say.
But as in like, as a direct jump. For some reason. I don't remember the exact quote, but
Would you rather you said it went from Pong to
from Pong
to Marvel's Avengers 2020.
Yes. So good. But I guess that's
I freaking loved it.
Besides the show,
it was very good. I'm trying to think of my gripes with this. My main gripe is, well, it's kind of like a personal thing, but I've played the game, so like I know everything that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know what's gonna happen, but
and I've been really thinking about why is it that like it's weird for game adaptations of so film adaptations of games compared to like a book adaptation, and I'm like, it's really about the visual medium, right? It's like if you've already seen these visuals in cutscenes, and like you got this dialogue and stuff, it's not a huge jump. Whereas like from a book, it's like, oh, you're getting a whole basically new way to view everything.
Yeah, because from
a lot of this is even shot for shot the game.
Yeah, because the game itself is already pretty cinematic in its cutscene.
Yeah,
but from a book, you're imagining things.
Then again, they do flesh out a lot more stuff in this.
Yeah.
The Easter eggs with the game are like crazy. They've got a lot of high attention to detail. The sets look fantastic. It's all high production quality and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I feel like it lacks a little bit for me because I'm just like, I still don't really feel that's justified, which I feel like I'm probably going to get hate for from that one dude who said I had good points, and this is probably my worst take, but like, I still just don't feel like it's super justified.
To make the show.
I feel like the most interesting thing is going to be season 2 because of the fact that Last of Us 2 has such varying opinions on that one.
Yeah.
So, like, that could maybe require some change. Also, I think the most interesting thing from season 1 would be, assumingly they're going to adapt the DLC about Ellie's childhood.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Because I think they showed a bit in the trailer with to do with like them going to like a carousel or something. Her and her friend when she was younger.
Maybe they're gonna
So they
intertwine
might intertwine it. That might be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
This and I think this definitely 100% has more potential to get more emotional than the game, just because
More time to flesh out narratives.
and just because the way games structured, it's like you broken up by gameplay, cutscenes, all that. Yeah, I feel like legitimately playing a game isn't like I never feel that emotional about a game when I'm like playing it, but like the cutscenes might be more emotional. You know what I mean? I don't know how to
Yeah,
explain
but the good
it.
thing about Last of Us gameplay is like while you're walking around and doing shit, like Ellie and Joel talk to each other a lot, and that kind of gives me when I was playing it.
Yeah.
There's good like interaction characters that fleshed out both of them, and they're really,
Naughty
that's
Dog
true.
does that really well.
even in I guess Uncharted.
Yeah.
They do.
I think 4 and Uncharted. Yeah. Also, do you ever notice that kind of phenomenon of like video game adaptations and you're like, because part of the video game character isn't just the character itself, it's also you because you played it. So there's a certain level of self-insert into the character. So yeah, that's kind of an interesting thing that you can't really capture that obviously in an adaptation for a movie. I'm just trying. Honestly, what I'm trying to describe is my one kind of gripe with it, but I can't really explain it beyond the point of like
it's the experiences.
It's kind of the game.
But like removing the game element,
Yeah, and then in that aspect, I kind of like it more, but also like it's never going to shock me. I'm never going to be surprised. I'm kind of like, because like even when you read a book, it's like you'll still be surprised because it's just like a different medium, but this is like kind of close, especially if they're doing it shot for shot.
Yeah. Yes. Books, description thing that they're showing.
So acting.
Yes,
I really like Mr. What's his Jolie.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal.
Mr. Pedro.
Yeah, he's really, really good at this.
He really captures the Joelness.
I think everyone plays their characters pretty well. You got Tommy and Tess.
Oh yeah,
fucking love Tommy. Great guy. I think Joel's daughter was better in this than in the game.
Really?
But
maybe I haven't seen enough. I feel.
Have you played the game for a while?
Play like 3/4 of the game back in.
Oh, so you don't know how it ends?
I know it ends, but I didn't finish the game.
Because Joel's daughter doesn't really get much to do in the game.
Oh, you don't? I thought you meant Ellie.
No, it was Joel's daughter. I think it's better in this show than the game. Ellie's an interesting case. I think she's not like there yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have faith that she will grow into the character we know. And like, she's not off to a bad start. She stabbed a dude in the leg.
Yeah,
she's played around with those knives. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the actress does a good job. Bella Ramsey, I believe her name is.
The main characters.
Yeah. The writing in this one pretty fucking spot on.
Yeah.
What is there to say about this film's writing that isn't the same to be said about the game, for example?
Just a lot more time to flesh out characters, and I think that has a as with Joel's daughter, it has a huge impact. I think.
Yeah.
Because like, I actually felt something. Well, I felt something in the game, but like, it was like a lot sadder in the TV show, in my opinion.
Because you're given
Because
more
you don't
time
really
with
know
them.
the daughter, yeah.
Yeah.
And you also, you just get everyone a lot more before the pandemic. It actually the start of it reminded me a lot of Fear of the Walking Dead. If you have seen that show, which is like the Walking Dead prequel, where they kind of do like everyone before the thing, and then stuff starts going off. Have you heard the bread thing?
Bread.
So there is like an insane level of detail with, I don't know if you remember, but they talk about something going wrong in Jakarta.
Oh yeah. Indonesia reference.
You'll have something to do with bread or grain or something distribution there.
There's a little rice.
Something to do with.
There's a bigger grain mill somewhere in Jakarta.
Yeah, so like we get a lot of imports of bread or something from Jakarta or something. So then characters in the episode would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna make some pancakes. Oh wait, we're out of bread. Not bread. We're out of like flour."
Yeah.
Or like, "Oh, I was gonna get a birthday cake, but I forgot." And then you realize, and then you see characters eating cookies, and then they become infected. I don't know if you noticed that, but
wait, so the fungus in flour.
That's kind of the idea, yeah.
That was transmitted.
It would have been, but like the origin, I guess, of how it got like overseas and stuff would have been.
Yo, Jakarta started it all. Represent.
Oh, I really like that interview they did at the start. That was also very nice.
Yeah.
The like 60s type or something.
Oh yeah.
Where they talk about the fungus. Because like, if our audience know that like it is a real thing. Like obviously not to the extent that it would affect a human, but like it affects like bugs and shit. But like, yeah.
Well, the story was like, because the earth is getting hotter, the fungi evolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fungi thing is in real life. They're like, it's cool thing.
So what if it?
This is just a what if episode.
I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna go back to Jakarta.
I also thought this
the grain mill.
Man's about to commit genocide.
Yeah. It would be a bloody mushroom.
Boomba.
Boom.
Boomba.
Boom.
I thought what was I saying? Oh, I forgot. Oh, the pacing of the episode I thought was really good for a TV adaptation. Like, I thought it fit like it is much longer than I thought it would be. It's an hour. It's like a Sherlock episode, dude. It's an hour and 20 minutes.
It is.
It's also that reminds me, I need to watch a couple of TV shows from that creator of Sherlock, because he's put out a few things. He has a show with David Tennant.
Uh-huh.
It's also like 3 episodes longer.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah, so it's a long ass episode, but like I did not feel the runtime at all.
No. Yeah.
I thought the pacing was great.
Yeah.
I love where it ended. So that was a great cliffhanger. I obviously I knew that was coming. Like, yeah, but like, I imagine for people, I feel like this show, it walks an interesting line between, it has a lot of hidden details for people who've actually played the game.
Yeah.
And then just the entire thing is like completely for people who haven't played the game as well.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Because you do not need any context for the game to play this, because it is the game.
They actually created more context.
They actually give you more context, exactly. Yeah, I think that was a great job of the writing department. Honestly, all the dialogue's good, everything. I have no problem with this.
Yeah. Quite like.
Yes, sir.
Cinematography.
Sick.
Yeah. It's like
I wish to
handheld
see in
the
the
whole
future.
time.
Like my favorite scenes in the game was like the greenery in how it took over the city landscape.
You ever see that giraffe?
Yeah, the giraffe.
Yeah.
They give you a little hint about what the scene's going to look like at the end, where they flash lightning and then you can see the big power thing. That is very cool. Also, this is like the most expensive TV show ever made, by the way. Each episode, I think, has a budget of $10 million.
It looked good.
It's because of HBO money. I think it's even more expensive than Game of Thrones. The Game of Thrones obviously looks fucking amazing, but yeah. Also, this is the second highest TV premiere of all time after House of the Dragon or HBO, I think. Which I assume would be the biggest of all time anyway, because I think House of the Dragon would.
What if Velma was?
Oh, do you know they were advertising it had the biggest premiere of an HBO animation thing in history? Bear in mind, that was the week they cancelled all of the animated stuff. Like, so it was like kind of a deceptive thing, but like that's beside the point. I digress. Editing and visuals is pretty good.
Yep.
Didn't notice anything funky. I think everything was pretty good.
The zombie people.
Yep. Could clearly tell us had a really high budget. Can't wait to see like more of the city in next tomorrow's episode as of recording. But yeah. And the sound and stuff is pretty spot on, eh?
Yeah. The intro music was great.
What's with HBO just reusing the Game of Thrones intro for everything, bro? No, not the music is completely The Last of Us from the game.
Yes.
But the visuals and stuff, it's House of the Dragon, it's Westworld, it's bloody... It's they all do the exact same thing. So yeah.
Consistency.
Also, every time the HBO logo comes up, I keep expecting it to go... Yeah. But yeah, I think it's safe to say we loved it, right?
Yeah.
Shall we give some final verdicts? With Dia?
Well, I have no grasp with this episode, really. And I quite liked it, so I'm gonna give it a perfect 10 out of 10 on that one.
Woo! I've never heard him give a 10, I swear.
It's like, it was good.
Yeah.
Real good. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give it a 9, so that has room to... more episodes might be higher than...
I was actually thinking the same as Sunny, because I was like, I still want to see
how it goes.
But like, I can't really give much to improve, because like I said, my only gripe for the show is it's got to be a personal thing. It's just that I've played the game before, so it's never really going to shock me. But it kind of did shock me in the way that it gives you more stuff, and I really like that.
I guess I'm just waiting for like the wow, like the real like if there's going to be an episode that really hits deep. You know,
guys, what do I do here? Do I give it a 9 or a 10?
You could settle for the middle. Actually,
should I do a 9.5 and just make the average 9.5 anyway?
Up to
it's a nice buddy. Number.
It'll be I'll say 9.5 and it'll be a 9.5 for everyone.
Alrighty.
I'm excited for The Last of Us.
A really good premiere for sure. Hopefully they'll keep it up.
Yeah. You're now watching a clip from our Unholy Trinity podcast. Check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
For the full thing.
For real.
Baba G or Fortnite.
A lunatic.